Let's start with Jay. So Jay, the Mavericks get by the Memphis Grizzlies on Monday night. Luka plays a shit ton of minutes because he loves beating the hell out of that team. We told you about that on the Monday show. Best Bets did pretty well. We're recording this late-ish on Monday night, so I don't know if Nets are going to be able to catch that 5.5 that we gave out. But other than that, we did pretty well, except for the Minnesota Timberwolves, which I had to be talked into, and then was like, oh yeah, this is obvious. And of course, it was too obvious, and of course, the Pels won because they're assholes. But anyway, the Mavericks got the win versus the Memphis Grizzlies, and now they're at home, so it's a back-to-back at home, taking on the Los Angeles Lakers, who are on multiple days rest. Probably not resting, though, given that they did play in Vegas. I assume that's one of the reasons why they like the Dallas Mavericks in the first half, Jay.
Yeah, I want to tell you, like it's unfair that it's set up to where the Mavs are on the back-to-back here, unfortunately. But I gotta find some type of way to fade the Lakers. I mean, I was out with a couple of the players as well, not like physically with them like I know them, but I seen them leave at like 5 or 6 in the morning. And let's just say that they weren't going to sleep when I saw them leave. Let's just put it that way. So I just gotta, I mean, they're basically you're coming off of a champ, they celebrated like they won a championship. I gotta find some type of way to fade them, man. I wanted to take the under here. I think that the Lakers can still play some defense, but I think their shots will be falling, especially early. But I look at the Mavs, and their last 4 games have been going over. So and they can both these teams can kind of push the pace here. But I still heavily lean to the under. But I want to find some type of way to fade the Lakers here. And with the Mavs and Luka playing so many minutes, I'll go the first half route as opposed to full game. And last time in LA as well, they came out there blasting them to start the game. That did have Kyrie, but they were up like 20 and they almost lost the game, full game. But this is just one where I think the Lakers going to take a little time, even though they had days off, going to take a little time to shake the liquor off, man. I feel like they celebrate a little too hard, man. It's basically like winning a championship in season, and you still have games to play a few days later. So that's my angle on it. I didn't love the card, but instinctively, I did know that some type of way I had to find a way to fade the Lakers. So I'll take the Mavs in the first half. A small play for me.
All right, so AD's questionable, as he is almost every game with that left adductor, the hip spasm, and
Oh,
LeBron's questionable with the left
he got
calf.
injured.
Yeah, he
AD
got
got
banged
injured
up in
too. I
that.
saw that. I
He
saw
got
that.
banged up in the IST finale. Rui's going to play. LeBron
Uh,
is questionable. He's questionable every game. Vando's questionable. He's been questionable every game. Uh, I will ask you this. Isn't the bigger concern here that um, the Mavs might rest guys, given kind of where this game is at? Like, doesn't this seem like a spot where I know it's a
the
back-to-back
TNT
at
game.
home and it's the Lakers,
The
but are you worried? Don't you want to see the injury report before you go in on it?
I mean, I hadn't bet it yet. You can't bet first halves overnight,
Sure.
unless you got it's like one book. So that's the play that I'm liking the most. I'll be honest, I didn't bet it yet, but obviously if Luca pops up, I don't see it happening. First off, this is a TNT game. Kyrie's probably already out, and they had guys out tonight. Tim Hardaway Jr., Grant Williams were out tonight, so I'm expecting these guys to come back in. I don't see Luca sitting this game out. I mean, it's not a 3rd and 4. You know what I'm saying? They just
Yeah.
had 2 days off prior to this, so that's why it makes it a little bit better in my opinion. But TNT game at the house versus the in-season tournament champions. They're hanging the banner. I think the Mavs come to play in this game. Like I said, I'd love to have Kyrie out there, but the fact that he's out, we probably should still get Luka in there. And I'm hoping that Grant Williams and Tim Hardaway Jr. come back in this one. So yeah, I hope that they don't rest anybody, but this is more of a spot against the Lakers here. And if AD doesn't play, they're cooked. And
Yeah.
I would look towards Hachimura under his props as well.
All
And
right.
Christian Wood.
And Christian Wood. Okay.